Governor, what have you done for the blacks in your state?
Well, they came to my office in the beginning and said what they wanted done. I said, well, I'm not going to make any decisions based on black people or white people or any other group. It's going to be based on what's best for this state. We've had more of them to visit with us in the governor's office and the governor's mansion and in all the history of the state. We've employed more of them in responsible positions, placed them on the selective service boards, on state constitutional boards, more than all the governors in the history of the state. And they've become a part of their government for the first time.
Yeah, I was surprised. I did a lot of reading on you, and I found that you had appointed a great number of blacks to the
more than all the governors in the history of the state. We do ours on the basis of who is best qualified, and it has nothing to do with their color. That's the reason I'm glad you've asked that question, because they've been all directed tonight similarly at trying to in the other direction. But I think we ought to, Dick, talk about the positive things more in this country than what we're doing.
I know that when you were elected, a lot of people were just horrified, and they said that people in Atlanta, some of them stayed home from work and all and didn't know quite what to do. And that then your administration has surprised a number of people in that sense that you have neither been a segregationist's dream, no, in one sense, I mean an extremist segregationist, nor the liberals' darling on the other hand, certainly.
Well, we based our decision on people.
Did you have a kind of change of heart when you came into office? The government belongs to all of them.
None whatsoever. I've always based my decisions in business and in steel mills and factories and plants, wherever I've worked all along. And the only people that were surprised, Dick, were those that had been misinformed. The people that knew Lester Maddox, the people I had been associated with, and all my life knew that I would be fair and just to every citizen, regardless of whether he's from rural or black or white or urban, rich or poor. And we've had more, like I say, we've had more black and white people to visit with us there in the governor's mansion, the governor's office, than in all the history of the state, and even at this time. We're having more black people to visit in the governor's mansion and the governor's office than all the other 50 governor's offices in the United States, even at this time.
Yeah, I hear the door is always open, which is rare in today's politics, and you do have people.
Well, we try to run the governor's office like you run your own business, your own home.
Did you have any problems from the bigots in the South?
Have any problems with that?
From the white bigots, because you did so much for the black man.
What do you mean, which white bigots? The black ones and white ones I have trouble with from time to time.
No, I said white bigots.
I have the black races and the white races that create some problems.
Did you have any problems from the white races because you did so much for the black people?
Mr. Brown asked you, Governor Maddox, if you'd had any trouble from your white admirers for the fact that you have done some things.
He didn't say admirers, sir.
No, he said bigots.
Well, why didn't you say it like he said?
You have me there.
Why didn't you say it? Now, see that what I'm talking about, Dick?
I do see it,
You take
yes.
words
There's
and twist them around and you mislead the people in the audience and all. You ought to start being honest, all of you, with your words and what you're saying to people. You said admirers and he said bigots. A lot of difference, isn't there?
Yes, I feel like a bigger person.
Why do you want to mislead the people like that?
I didn't mean to mislead the people. It is a good question, though, isn't it?
Well, it's a good question, but for you to come back and call bigots my admirers is a farce. It's a act of hypocrisy. It's a terrible way to treat a guest on your show, and you know it. Huh?
You know, he's right about that.
Why don't you apologize to the people for calling people that are my admirers bigots?
Now, wait a minute. I'll take you half seriously on this, but I won't.
We got over 4 million people in Georgia that are my friends, and I call admirers, and you calling them all bigots.
No, I'm not.
Now, you apologize to them.
No, I won't.
All right.
Oh, no, don't. Please. No.
You better apologize to the people.
Sit down. I'll explain it. Let me see.
I'll answer his question when you apologize to people.
Let me see if I can focus in on this. If, in fact, I have called...
I got friends that are black and white and admirers, and they're none of them bigots.
May I now answer?
Yes, sir.
If I called any of your admirers bigots, who are not bigots, I apologize. Please, your turn. Now let the governor answer. Please.
I wouldn't accept that on representing the people of Georgia under any circumstance. You're saying that some of them are bigots. If
Well,
you can't be fair, if you can't
no,
be decent, you don't belong on television. I don't belong here with you.
I hope you'll stay. I don't. I know there are white
Well,
bigots
why don't
and
you
there are black
apologize to the people
bigots.
of Georgia, those friends of mine, for calling them bigots?
I think I
Now,
made
either you do
clear
it,
how
I'm going to leave now, Dick. Whichever one you want.
Oh, wait a minute. Please don't leave.
Well, you
I'd like to
apologize
ask
to the people of Georgia. And he owes them an apology, too. The only biggest that I know.
Wait.
You wait a minute.
I think-
You wait a minute. You wait a minute. The only biggest that ever I've been involved with came out of New York and New Jersey. The white ones that came from New York and New Jersey came down there and tried to destroy the South and tell lies about what's going on in our part of the country, which is one of the leading parts of the country, moving forward in all areas today.
Uh-huh.
And the only biggest I've ever had to come in there were the white ones that came from your city and from New Jersey to try to wreck and destroy it. Now, Dick, I'm gonna give you 1 minute to apologize to the people you call bigots in Georgia. I'm gonna leave your show. Now, you do whatever you want to about it.
Oh, wait a minute. What are the terms? Wait a minute.
You got 1 minute to tell them that you don't call any Georgian a bigot.
How much time do I have?
Right. Please. Governor, I find you most interesting. You're a most interesting man. There's something likable about you at your most outrageous moments, and
What do you mean outrageous moments?
I honestly don't know how seriously to take you at
Now,
this
why are you
moment
talking
because
about outrageous moments?
I don't think I have consciously offended anyone, and I didn't mean to. And if I have unconsciously offended anyone, then there's no need to apologize because it was an accident.
Well, tell them that you've made a mistake then.
I would say that I phrased the question in a way that was not exactly accurate in the sense that he did say bigots. Have any white bigots been upset because you have done certain things for
You
the
came
blacks?
back and said my admirers, and you haven't apologized yet, and you got 15 seconds.
All right, now let me use those 15 seconds. I apologize for suggesting that a bigot would be the way of characterizing all of your admirers.
No, good night.
Wait a minute. There's more time.
Good night, sir.
I'm sorry the governor left. He may be back after this message. We will.